What's up, YouTube's Mountain Man Magic here, and we got our how to make your own foils. I think everyone likes foil cards. I don't know about you, but I really like foil cards, and sometimes it's really tough to have every card in your deck be foiled. So you know what? I thought, hey, if Wizards can just print out foiled cards, I have tin foil. What's the difference, right? Let's just get into it. I picked Paladin of the Bloodstain just because I think it's a pretty cool card once you get it foiled up. And who doesn't like a good vampire deck? You know, it can also, sometimes you want to do some tests just to make sure you got your craft honed, you know? But let's get into it. So the first thing I would recommend is you want to use good quality stuff, good quality cards, good quality tinfoil, and duct tape. Now it's kind of like a recipe. If you're, cooking something, you'd want to make sure you had good quality ingredients. That's why we got that name brand duct tape. You can tell it's got the ducks on it and the name duct tape. And then we got Reynolds Wrap, which has been trusted since 1947. Predates Magic by quite a bit. And if it's great for bacon, potatoes, sweet potatoes, yams, it's good enough for me. So the first thing I would do, kind of saved a little bit of work, but we just cut a piece off. Now you might think you want the smoother section, but I would recommend more the wrinkly bits. As you can see, it's way more reflective, definitely going to be more eye-catching. So let's just cut a little corner off. Okay, now is that wrinkly enough? Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, and usually Wizards is pretty obvious about how they foil their cards. Now you can tell, yeah, this ray of sun, we definitely want that to be popping off. Whoop. Let's just see if this, did we get the size right? You don't want to rush it, because if any of you have been out there playing, especially Commander, people that play Commander really like to spruce up their decks, and you can almost look at this as an opportunity to get commissions. So you want to make sure you're taking your time and that you're making something you're proud of, right? So what I like to do is take the duct tape and just kind of cut these thin strips. And the reason we're using the name brand duct tape is because it most closely resembles the tin foil, and that way when we adhere it to the card, it just blends right in and no one's the wiser, Let's just, yeah, you can kind of airbrush those bits that get on the black border, but honestly I think that's looking pretty good. And of course you want to make it look natural, you don't want it being too over the top, because if you do a better job than what the actual foil card looks like, then people are going to start looking at it and raising eyebrows. Now granted, alters are tournament legal. It's always good to ask the judge just to be sure, but it shouldn't cause really any issues. Okay, and you can tell I've been doing this a while, so it's comes pretty naturally to me. But I think that's starting to look, you can see that. Look at that. That's nice. I don't like to cover up the mana cost just because I think sometimes it can get in the way, especially if you haven't played with that deck in a while and then you pull it out and it's like, oh boy, what have I done? Alright. Again, be meticulous, take your time, make sure you got it the way you want. And then sometimes I like to just put some duct tape along the sides just to really help kind of keep that foil flowing. Looks good, yeah? Okay, yeah, so again, you can tell that we've just used good quality tin foil and duct tape for this. Again, you want it to look natural as well, because people can just tell when you've cut corners. They can tell when you've, something's off. And if you do a good job, again, people could ask, hey, would you mind foiling some of my cards? I got some fetch lands here that I would like to be foiled, or something like that. So yeah, let me grab a foiled version that Wizards did and just see if you can tell the difference. I think that's pretty spot on. Yeah, and if you're happy, boom, sleeve it up. Oh, see, we didn't tape that down, but that's alright. Once it's in there, no one will notice. You're ready to go. So yeah, I hope, maybe you guys could post some videos or some pictures of the cards you foiled and how they turned out. I think, we probably could spruce up the horse a little bit. beggars can't be choosers. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed watching it. Please subscribe, and you'll definitely make my day, and you'll keep me at trying to make these, this kind of content for you guys. I hope you're liking it, and hope life's treating you well, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.